I'd do a little update on the house and stuff. Church next door's getting renovations. I have a broken gate. So as you can see, the living room that was dark green, I'll insert a picture here, is now white. The carpet guy is due out in about an hour to fit this carpet. Yes, look, messy painter, but that vinyl is staying down. Underlays there, the carpet's out in the hallway. This hasn't been finished because there's going to be wallpaper that's going to go up there. The door obviously hasn't been painted because after Christmas they're getting dipped and stripped. So there is no, well, yeah, there's no point in me attempting to paint the sand and paint them. I'm just putting effort into nothing since Christmas isn't too far away. So as you can tell, this is the living room, but it's going to be changed into my son's bedroom. Just because the guy upstairs is noisy at night time and my son is struggling to get to sleep. And he leaves at like 5:30, 6 o'clock in the morning to go to work. So, and it's a 2.5 hour travel journey for him. So it's just getting a bit too much. So this room is now going to be his bedroom. The lucky thing, because it's massive, this is 7 meters by 4 meters. So yeah. And the rest of the house is just an absolute riot. So I'm gonna show you what's going on. Hi everyone, so living room is done. I say living room, bedroom, because this is now going to be my son's bedroom. I can't remember if I've mentioned it already. I think I probably have. Because of the neighbour upstairs, this is going to be my son's bedroom. Just because the guy upstairs, the little guy upstairs seems to like sleep all day and awake all night. So, because my son leaves for work early, like for 5:30, 6 o'clock in the morning, he's not getting much sleep because the guy's got TV on upstairs. It's not loud, but you can tell the TV's on. You know, he's talking on the phone, he's singing, that kind of thing. So yeah. So it's done. I can't remember if I've mentioned that's going to have wallpaper on it eventually. It looks so good. I would just wish this was my living room now, but so this is going to be Jonathan's room. And the dark bedroom is going to be the living room for Christmas, but hey ho, that's what keeps him happy and gets him some sleep. As I said, I got this carpet. I can't remember. I've made so many clips and then deleted them. I can't remember what I've said and what not said. So this carpet is from eBay. I buy all my carpets from eBay. I normally buy more from Your Floor UK on eBay, but I don't think they had this shade in stock. I think they were just out of it. So I'll link this one below. And as I said, I really like it. I really like it. Just a cheap and cheerful carpet. Just turn this socket off. Cheap and cheerful carpet that'll do until some point next year for laminate. But yeah, so it looks so good. So good. So I'm trying to show outside without showing outside, if you know what I mean. There we go. Yeah. So it's looking good. Nice bright sunny day. Yeah. So it's just a matter of George is coming tomorrow to help move all the stuff. Well, move all the stuff because I'm not lifting nothing. Move the stuff out my son's room to put it in here. I can do his little bits and pieces, you know, like move his aftershaves and his clothes. But George is going to move all the furniture, the bed, his TV. He's got a ladder shelf that we haven't put up yet. I can go in and show you bits of the room now that he's moving out of that room. I just can't show you his stuff. So over here there's a ladder shelf that hadn't been put up yet because he'd moved his room around a few times. But as I said, the wee old guy, it's like a little, I think it's like a bedsit kind of flat thing upstairs. This kind of old cottage thing. It's really hard to describe it, but anyway. So he mainly just lives up there, and it's as if he sleeps all day and is awake all night. I say a wee young guy. He's not much older than me, to be honest. He could even be my age, I don't know. But anywho. yeah, so like my son's got a sofa and stuff, so that's all going to go into the living room, which is not going to be his bedroom, so you can see TV. And then this will be, these black curtains will come down. Where I've opened it, that I've pulled it off the bloody pole this morning where I opened the curtains. I'll do you a quick little view of the house. Just bear in mind that it looks worse now than what it did when I moved in. As I said, I haven't recorded for, this is like the cleanest area, so I'm just going to stand here for a minute, is that alright? I haven't recorded for a little while, well quite a while, because my health isn't great. Since I had the hysterectomy, which was like a year ago this month now, and I had the kidney stone operation in, was it February? I only found out from being at the doctor's, what day is it? This is Tuesday. I was at the doctor's last Thursday, I think it was, that she even got me to read the notes online. They only worked on my right kidney because they couldn't get to the stones on the left kidney. That's going to be brought up for a different operation. But I've been in constant pain on my right daily since the kidney stone operation. So on my notes, no one's told me this, no other doctor's told me this, no A&E has even told me this, and I've been in A&E numerous times, that they actually left a stone behind because it was sitting in the tube that I should have been able to pass it. So she thinks that maybe it hasn't passed, or that I've just got my kidney stones back again. That might not be the issue. It could just be there's muscular scarring or something going on. But I've had quite a few kidney immune infections, been on numerous antibiotics, non-penicillin based antibiotics because I can't have penicillin. So I've not been doing great. Recently diagnosed with POTS. I've got low cortisol, so I'm waiting on an acne test. I think I've said this already, but I'm just updating you just in case if you're new to my channel. So on top of the fibro, the vertigo, costochondritis, the reflux, prolapsed bladder, high blood pressure, arthritis. Do you know what I mean? There's just a lot going on. So it's more this pain and my dizziness is bloody beyond the joke. Since I had COVID in March as well. After, I think it's when I went to go and get the stent taken out for the kidney stones. You have a stent in up in your urethra to help drain out the stones. Let me tell you now, I think that kidney stone operation was definitely worse than my hysterectomy. And you've watched my hysterectomy, well, those of you that have watched it, watched my hysterectomy journey on YouTube, seen how bad I was then. The pain that I felt coming out of that kidney stone operation was horrendous. Oh, I was sick as a pig. Yeah, I was not good. Anyway, that's done and dusted now. And apparently once you have kidney stones, they can come back. So, yeah. Anywho. Yeah, so even my dizziness and things like that hasn't been great. I think I've had a bit of a cold this past week or two. It's not COVID because I did do a test. Also, my thyroid is out of whack as well. Was it thyroid? Yeah, my thyroid is slightly out of whack and my cholesterol is raised. So everything seems to have gone a bit tits up with my body at the minute. So, yeah. There's just something going on. We don't know. We're not too sure what yet. But hey ho. And as you can tell, I've put on a stone since having the hysterectomy as well. Yay! Anywho, as you can see, there's floor tiles there. They're meant to be for that front door little vestibule bit there. Tried them the other day. Didn't really like it. Stopped. In my room, I've got the fire on. I can turn this off now. It's warm in here. In my room I do. Miss Shadow on the bed there. I'm going to move my bed back this way. Well, I'm going to get George to move it back because I can't do it. Back this way. It was moved this way for more room in the bedroom because it is quite a small room. But I can't get round to that side of the bed to try and make the bed, even fling the quilt over properly and all that. I have to get help from my son if make the bed, and I can't be doing that. If he's at work and I want to make my bed or whatever, or if I drop something down the side of the bed, can't get it. Do you know what I mean? So I want my bed back the other way. It means the room's smaller, but hey ho. And then I've got all this Underneath here is a whole ton of Christmas stuff. Hence why I kind of shoved blankets on it earlier. Christmas stuff up there. That's my little bay window area. That's got my desk and all that on it. So there's just, it looks like I've just moved in. It looks like I've just moved in. I've got my uncovered old sofa. That was just meant to be a temporary sofa, and I think I've had it 2 or 3 years now. But I love it, but the cushions are really, the covers for it are fine, but see the cushions underneath, they're all stained and that. They don't smell or anything, but it's just not nice. And I've got the underlay sitting in the kitchen. Stuff from the living room. The kitchen still repainted from the previous owner, as you can see, because that's not my doing. I've got that's the cushions for the sofa there. I love this sofa. It is really comfy, but yeah, I do need a bigger sofa because I can't lay down on this one. So I've got stuff sitting there. I've got the Christmas stuff because you're damn right my tree's going up ASAP. ASAP. As soon as my son's bedroom is empty from the stuff and it's in like the living room as his bedroom, yeah, that tree's going up. Oh, so dizzy today. Whew. And then in here, not even a utility room, it's just the dumping room. There's a bathroom unit there that I had in my old house, but it doesn't fit in this house. So it's sitting there. Christmas tree. Behind here is like Christmas decoration stuff. There's tools, as you can see, the ironing board. I think there's actually a couple of boxes of Christmas presents and that in behind there. There is just stuff everywhere, like I've just moved in. The house is an absolute fucking nightmare. Because obviously I'm not well and I'm here mostly myself. It's taken me months to get anything done because I can't do what I used to do years ago and just paint a room in one day. Can't do that. I have to use like a little roller and paint little bits, stop for a day or two. I'll paint little bits, stop, and then, so it's frustrating. I get it done, but this has been taking 2 months. And I've had Georgie's help doing this. The ceiling really needs another coat of paint, but it's kind of done. But to me, it still seems a little bit, in some lights, it looks perfect. And in other lights, it looks patchy. And I'm like, is it just the shadows or something from outside? Yeah, and as I said, this wall, I haven't finished painting because there was going to be wallpaper up in there for it being the living room. I was going to have it all white in here. Then I chose wallpaper, which I don't know where it is right now. But it's the Holden animal wallpaper. It's like beige with like wildlife, it's supposed to be. With wildlife, animals like hedgehogs and all that. And it looks like damask wallpaper from a distance, but up close. I had it in one of my kitchens in one of my old houses. If you're an OG and you've viewed load. Oh, hang on, 2 seconds. Posty. Oh yeah.
Is that there, is it?
Yeah, that's it. It's my son's.
I think that's the real, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, what?
That's lovely. Thank you. It's just my son getting golf clubs he was selling picked up. What was I saying? Can't remember what I was saying. Yeah, it's the Holden wallpaper. If I can find a picture, I'll put a picture in here. As I said, from far away it looks like damask wallpaper, but when you get up close it's got like bunny rabbits, like
That live there? Because it hasn't got a number.
No, he's moved.
Oh, he's moved.
Yeah,
Right. No
yeah,
problem.
no problem. Posted back with the previous owner's mail. I don't live in now. As I was saying, I will leave a picture here. It's Holden, and that's what was going to go up there. But now, because it's going to be my son's bedroom, it's not going to get wallpapered or anything right now. I'm going to wait to make sure my son is actually staying in this room properly. So it'll be after Christmas. And if he's definitely staying in here. And he's just the noises, because obviously there's a guy that's just done the little cottage next door. He's done that up. I don't really hear too much from him. Occasionally I hear music, but only in my bedroom. And it's not like loud music. You're just aware that you can hear music. So I'll wait till John's moved in here and been in here till, like, say, after Christmas. Then if he goes, yeah, this this one's way better, you can't hear upstairs, then that wall would then have wallpaper on it. He said just finish painting it white. I was like, well, whatever. As you can tell, the drawers haven't been done because they're getting dipped and stripped. Because I can't buy replacement drawers because they don't look massive in the video, but they're, I mean, well, they are massive. I mean, they're about 7 foot, because the height of me, look, and then the door, massive, and they're just really, they're done in. So I'm not even going to paint them because there's no point me busting my ass trying to sand it and paint it. They're just going to get dipped and stripped. So Christmas is next month, so what's the point? So yeah, I'm just waiting for the post to be going. I'm doing a quick little shot of outside. Like, it's really nice with the sun beaming in there. You can see the church next to me. The roof got damaged in a storm, so that's getting done up. That was an old abandoned church. To me, there's a bit of land right at the bottom. Right at the bottom of the road bit. Flat grass, nothing on it. To me, there was gravestones there, and they've removed them. Who's removed them, or whether that's true or not, I don't know, but when do you have a really, really old church with no graveyard attached? Do you know what I mean? So yeah, there we go. And there's the loch, as you can see. Yeah. So I'm getting cotton mouth from the bloody medications I'm on. I'm sick of taking tablets. My bloody, one thing that winds me up, I don't know if you have anxiety with tablets, the same as me, is that you get used to taking a certain tablet and what it looks like, and then you go and get a new prescription and it's changed shape or colour. That sets me off. And at the minute, all my tablets are all white. White. They're all white in colour. I need to update my tablet dispenser thingy today. Look, they're all white. A couple of them are just like a creamy colour. That's not all of them, that's just like what's left over. I always put extras in there so I don't have to keep going back into my bag or the basket to get more tablets. So that's just some of them, painkillers and all that. So, but I hate it when they've changed a lot of the tablets. But I'm so dizzy though, it's just getting annoying. Doesn't help, I didn't sleep much last night. That's the other thing with my anxiety. It's lately, like, see if I've got a doctor's appointment to go to, or even something nice, like I'm going to meet someone for lunch, and then whatever day it is, I can't sleep properly or concentrate or anything or do anything with the house if I've got an appointment coming up, because I'm scared either I'm going to be dizzy or sore to get to that appointment, or like today when the carpet guy was due here. I'm in my house. I could have stayed in my jammies. I could have stayed in my dressing gown and all that. I haven't. I've just got leggings on. Like, I've not got a bra on or anything. Do you know what I mean? Because I need to stay comfy. But I couldn't sleep because I knew there was something happening today in the house. So my anxiety's bad with that and all. My agoraphobia is creeping back in, so I don't like going out too much. So that's not good. So yes, there's just a lot going on with me at the minute. My head's up my arse. Got some leftover carpet. So I said to one of my daughters, she's got a stairwell that she took her old carpet off and hasn't replaced it again yet. And that could be doing with decorating and all that. So I said, right, in a couple of weeks I'll try and get this down to us with some of that underlay, and then that could be fitted on her stairwell. So that helps out with that. So yeah, that's about it. That's all the rooms. there ain't much more than that. Back courtyard area is still the same, and bathroom's still the same. Horrible black, no windows in it. But yeah, hallway still the same. As I said, tidy room in the house. That my fake thingy tree, the olive tree, it's not going to stay there. That will go in. I was going to point to that because it's the living room, but it's going to go in there because that's the living room now. But yeah. So as I said, once my son is definitely going to be staying in that room, because he's not hearing any noises or whatever. It says he does quieten down about 11 o'clock at night, because he's like me, he's up a lot during the night, and I don't think he's got any flooring like carpet or anything, so you can hear him stomping about. So it's a bit annoying. And obviously if this is the living room, it doesn't matter because there's gonna be nobody in here late at night. So yeah, so then after Christmas there'll just be maybe the edges of this wallpaper will just be sanded a little bit, and then that'll be painted white. What a waste. What a waste. But I'm not stripping, the walls underneath are perfectly flat, but I'm not busting my arse stripping the wallpaper off. They'll just get painted white. And then there's a grey carpet here, which is fairly new, as you can see. It's only been down a couple of months at most. That'll get changed to either laminate or probably the same colour as in the living room just now. I'm confusing myself now. I've just realised I've not got mascara on. So if I look like I've got no eyelashes, I have. Just they're quite fair. Like since being on holiday, my hair's gone kind of fair. Back to my original gingery colour. Yeah. But it's clean for Christmas, so I'm dying to get the grandkids Christmas presents and that all sorted out. So I can't wait for George to be here tomorrow. I'm hoping the weather's going to be okay, because he has to get the boat from where he is in Ayrshire. He's got to get, hang on a minute, bus into town, two trains, and then the boat, and then a bus to here. So it's a lot from where he is in the part of Ayrshire he's in. So it's a lot. And I said he'll be here for the day. He'll either, if the weather gets bad, then he'll stay here overnight, because I said the boats get cancelled quite a lot, obviously because the weather's like, well, water gets rough. It's a loch, but it's seawater. It's a sea-fed loch, so you know, it is tidal, and you know, can be rough. So the boats have been stopping. So if the weather's fine like it's now, then he's able to go home once he's moved the heavy stuff. Because as I said, over the next week or so, I can do bits and pieces. And obviously when my son's back on Friday, because he's staying at his sister's to be nearer to work while all this is going on, then whatever's left to be done, he'll sort out over the weekend. I just need George here to do the physical stuff for me, because I can't do it. But yeah, I'm talking loads of shit now. I'm just gonna shut up. So that's the update anyway, guys. What am I gonna do? I've got so many things I need to start doing. I think I'll start moving some of my son's bits and pieces and stick them in down at the baby end of it, like his aftershaves, his shoes and stuff like that. Just move the bits in. I can't move this sofa and that anywhere until his room's emptied, to get everything in there. I've got my Argos. I had ordered some furniture for in here. It was like nice, shabby, chicy kind of style. But obviously I've had to cancel it because it doesn't go with the style of that room. So I thought, right, I'm going to cancel it for now. I just got cheap Argos furniture. You know, like the coffee table that's like 25 quid. An end table was like 15 quid. What else was it? And a corner TV unit, I think that was like £30 or something. And a white light shade. So I've just got that for now, and I've seen a little sideboard cupboard unit thing on Amazon for £40 that I'll order. And that'll do until, say, about February, and then we'll rethink, make sure he's definitely staying in here, and then I'll resort out doing in there. I do quite like the idea of having that as the living room anyway, because that looks out more onto the loch. Where in front of me here, yes, I can see the loch, but there's also another old building in front of me. I can't say what it is, because then people can kind of pinpoint, but in front of me there's another little old building just to the side. So I can get the view, like if I'm standing here, full loch view, but if I'm standing like here, I've got the old building. It's a beautiful old building. Looks like an old castle. It's stunning. But I don't get the full lock view. We're in his bedroom, living room. You get the full lock view with the mountains and the trees and everything, and so it will be nice. But yeah, that's the update for now, guys. If there's anything else you want to know, leave me a comment below. Yeah, I shall update you more when the rooms are swapped. As I said, sorry I've been kind of MIA on YouTube. Just mental health has been like really bad. Really, but they don't warn you like when you suffer with anxiety, mental health issues anyway, and then you go and have a hysterectomy. You go through menopause and have a hysterectomy and have even more health issues after that. Yeah, it's not been good. It is not been good. But yeah, but I'm getting there. Anxiety and all that's always going to be there. That's not going to go. But I'm plodding on with it. I'm getting on with it. Hopefully, I'm waiting on the ultrasound scan for these maybe kidney stones. So we'll see what's happening with that.